It's great to have a full house here. One of the things I always ask when people come to this is try and stay for all the artists and vote for all the artists and give some of the people performing today. This is their first time on stage and want to give a full house and a friendly house. Just a note of safety. This is where I get to play the stewardess role. The exits are to this way and to this way. In the event of an emergency, please exit calmly. The restrooms are back that way, and our fine judges will be sitting here. And can't think of anything else that I need to say. Wait, am I missing something? So our first performer is somebody that I was just working with out at Liberty High School. And super excited to see them on our stage. Are you nearby, Kit Kat? Oh, they're coming in. Sweet. So why don't you guys give a warm applause to KK?
I'm Kasia, but everybody calls me Kasha. That's my rap name. Go ahead. Oh, you got it? Okay. Say your name.
My name's Corion.
I'm Kavion and I'm from Keokuk.
I'm Kion, but I go to Thy Hawkeye.
It's me and you. Just me and you. It's me and you. Just me and you. Me and you. Just me and you. Me and you. Just me and you. When we together, it's a different kind of vibe. But when you with your friends, you be acting different, and I don't know why. Saying it's nothing, I see the change in your eyes. Holding me close, saying you mine. But out in the open, you be leaving me behind. I'm tired of guessing, don't make me decide. When you gon' love me, like what you gotta hide. Me and you. Just me and you. Me and you. Just me and you. Just me and you. It's me and you. Just me and you. Me and you. Just me and you. Me and you. Just me and you. Tell me that you love me, even if you don't. Tell me that you need me, even though you won't. Tell me pretty lies, cause within my heart are lies. Tell me that you love me, even if you don't. Tell me that you need me, even though you won't. Tell me pretty lies, within my heart are lies. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. I just want real love, but it feels so fake. I just want real love, so this isn't the place. Cause this world full of lies, man, this world so fake. I don't know how to give, but I know how to take. Cause people don't know how to love, but they know how to hate. And I done came so far, you don't know what it takes. This world moving fast, I'm just trying to win the race.
Share love, be above. Haters always be hating on me, don't be dying on me. You always making a scene, not showing what it seems. Don't be lying to me, or be crying to me. You the one, you the only one. Now my heart stop beating, I can't even see it, yeah. I be at the studio singing this song. You always be singing it wrong. You know who you are, gone so far. Now you think you're perfect, but you're not even worth it. Baby, you gotta work it. Tell me pretty lies.
Tell me pretty lies.
Hey, pretty lies all on my face. People lie, and I don't know why. There are so many lies that goes down my throat. It hurts so bad, and I'm not glad to see all those lies floating on my mind. This world never ends. Hey, pretty lies. Hey, pretty lies. Hey, pretty lies. Pretty lies.
Pretty lies. Tell me pretty lies. Tell me pretty lies. Tell me pretty
Pretty lies.
lies. Tell me pretty lies.
Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask God for. You just got to quit tripping while you're in the process, because the process is necessary. You may not see it now, but when he gets you on the other side of it, you're going to see exactly why it went that way.
Coulda had it, yeah, we coulda had it. 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 Coulda had it all, but you stay tripping. God tells you what to do, you just gotta listen. Stop looking with your eyes in, look with your heart. You can do anything, you just gotta know where to start. Yeah, my mama birthed a star, so I was born with it. Yeah, my mama birthed a star, so I shine different. Chasing my dreams, they say my mind's gifted. I just see the bigger picture, call it tunnel vision. Trying to follow God, yeah, that's my decision. Trying to stay on the right path, I guess I'm on a mission. I'm on a better thing, so I don't see no competition.
Could've had it all, but you tweak, press delete, get money, I repeat, I don't sleep. Press so beast, it's a feast, I'm a beast on the beat, ATL through the streets.
Yo, I'm breaking all the rules and I'm not up in the class. I was trying to skip the books, but still hustling for cash. Hate the tests and all the quizzes, was never about to miss this. Chris is coming up a flea, I get what's on my wishes. Don't have time for the drama or the time for the fake. Surviving now, here's like getting stabbed with a steak. Don't know how to bake, want a tasty cake, but I'm flipping on my moves like a high streaks break.
Coulda had it, yeah, we coulda had it. 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 Coulda had it all, but you stayed playing. Don't know what you doing, but I'm elevating. I don't do drugs, but I'm levitating. Steady on my grind while you hesitating.
Hello. My name is Alex Rush. I go by he, him. That was great. I love the look. I love the shirts. I love how you guys kind of have a good energy together. That's always really great. So first song was really good. I would have loved to see a little bit more confidence straight out of the gate. But I know it's really awkward to be up there on your own, so I totally get that. I really liked how the energy came for you more when you had your groupies up there. Yeah, that's how it goes. Very nice, yeah, it's a good group. I really loved the way that your energy really popped out. And I think you guys all just fed off of each other's energy really well. and great job. Yeah.
Yeah, again, great job. I'm Dan Miller. I also go by he, him pronouns. And a lot of the similar things to what Alex said. When you're starting a show, you really just got to go, you know? It's almost like you're going down a slide or dropping in on a half pipe. You just got to go for it. So don't be afraid to do that, because that's how you capture everyone right away. I really love the songs. Good hooks and good verses, really relatable lyrics. I really thought it's really cool that you have this collective of everyone kind of taking turns doing bars. Like, so much hip hop this day is really individual based, and a lot of the older stuff I listened to, maybe your parents listened to in the 90s, it was groups, it was rap groups. And it feels like you guys are kind of hearkening back to that in a really cool way. Small piece of feedback. I know maybe this is the first ever sound check you've ever done, but I'm also a professional sound guy. You can tap the mic to make sure it's on, but it's still a good idea to talk into it just to make sure it sounds right. So when you're a mic check, just, don't be afraid to talk into it to check it. Yeah.
How you guys doing? I'm James. He, him, also. I had a lot of feedback. I'm gonna try to limit it a little bit. Some of the similar things. I love your rapport. I love the way y'all are dapping each other up after each. Like the support that you have for each other is apparent. I love that. You, sorry, what was your name again? With the glasses. Cajun. You flipped the switch on the second song. In the third song, you know, you hit another gear that it stopped me. You know, I was like, whoa, like, that was really good. Like, so I can appreciate that. Like, when you're locked in, you guys really have a lot of talent. And sorry, next to you, what was your name? Kavion. You do this thing with your lines where you switch up the rhythms of your rapping. I would embrace that and go for it. I really like that. I like to see you in one flow, and then you almost like would carry the line over to a different type of flow, and I really like that. I would love to see what it looks like if you guys, the whole crew, splits verses. You know, if somebody like tags in halfway through a line, because that's kind of the rapport that you guys have. Really, the only thing that I had is like, you know, kicking up that confidence. The more you write with confidence and perform with confidence, the more it's gonna like hit. So I really like the way that it just, as each person went on stage, the confidence grew and your, you know, cohesion as a group grew. So, last question. Who is producing for you? Like, who you are also? Okay, so that's important because I'm listening to the production and I'm thinking like, you're locked in with your hooks, you know what I mean? Obviously, but I'm like, this is kind of sick. Like these beats and the way that you're putting them together, that is another talent and skill set. Keep diving into that as you dive into the rest of it, because that's just as important, if not more, than what you can do on the mic. So great job, all four of you guys. You guys were great.
Hey, y'all. I'm Lex, they, them. Kudos for going first. I know that's hard, so like awesome job opening it up. I fully agree. I wrote down everything they said. I love the outfits. Match that confidence with your energy. I also saw the flip switch on your second and third songs, and I was with you emotionally, so that was awesome. I loved the backtracks. You had great flow, kind of carrying off what Dan and James said with the fact that you are a group and like trading things off. You can use that with your energy too. Don't be afraid to move around the stage, to look at each other, to interact with each other, and that adds to that confidence and that comfortability. And we love to see friends on stage, right? So you can show us that, and it adds to that kind of overall feeling of what you're doing. And even with kind of arrangement of the songs, y'all would have like, okay, it was your turn, and then it would switch and it'd be somebody else's verse. But kind of what James was saying with playing off, you know, you can add ad libs, like take turns and have it all kind of woven in more rather than just being each person's turn. Let's see, what else? Yeah, overall, I loved the hooks. I loved the flow. Just echoing all the good stuff they said, and yeah, seriously, really strong performance. So thank you for opening us up tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, hi, I'm Emma, she, her. Everyone pretty much covered a lot of what I was going to say, but I think what's coming up a lot for all of us is those second and third tracks, right? Where it's really clear that you're feeling the beat that you had in the production, right? That you're really, something clicked for you in hearing that and in having worked on that and in having this verse together. And I would really encourage you to lean into that feeling, right? To lean into what it feels like to be there, looking out on all of this, having that experience, right? Following what got you to that point is going to keep you going further, and that's going to be incredible. And that's, yeah, I'm excited to hear more in the future. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello everyone. We're a whale weed. My name is Ellis Strickland. This is Jasper Martin on bass, and this is Archie Fisher on drums. Later we'll switch positions and you'll sing a song, but for now this song is called Nepo Baby. Now there's a maid in my shed. The rule is coming to an end.
All right, so I moved up here for a guitar for this song. Ellis is back on drums. And I wrote this song. This song's called Donovan. You never know what I would do just to see the lakes of the Ozarks, see your pale see-through skin in my station, walking below my height, a woman with 4 high fingers, cause for a worthy fight. For what else would my money be used? Melting of food and stuff with the consensus that we all grow up to. Blue
blue balcony bleachers, leaking with funny nature. I'll nail these words to a paper, tell myself as features, let's make our movies and run. Belligerent, our books to one who reads few, follow which man has your brew. What else would my child be used? Melting of food and stuff, with the consensus that we all grow up. And he was an old sailor whose cap made colors fainter, and she was a painter whose brush was embroidered, unhaunted and protected. Art sales well expected, and haunting is the son of a night. So don't bother me when you move on from this life.
Hello, I'm back on guitar. This next song is called Hollywood. Like a slot machine, my luck is wasted. Slot machine, like a slot machine, my luck is wasted.
First of all, like, you guys just seem like a band in a really great way, right? Like, I would go see y'all. I think I really enjoyed, like, your arrangements on a lot of your songs. I think how your songs flow together is very thoughtful, and you can sort of tell the energy that you guys put into them as songwriters in that respect. Additionally, like, I loved the guitar tone on that first song. I sort of loved, like, how you were interacting with the guitar and the bass, and, like, purposefully gnarly in that, like, introductory section in a short song that also, like, didn't need to be longer. I really enjoyed that. I would think about your drum grooves a bit. I would think about, like, because, like, not in a bad way, but the drum parts are kind of drum parts, right? Like, and I think you can really start to push sort of how you're thinking about your arrangements, how you're thinking about your track, because it's clear that, like, you're being thoughtful in a lot of other areas, and I think the drums can be there also. Yeah.
Yeah, great job, y'all. I totally agree with Emma. I was like, oh yeah, it's like you feel like a band. Like, I can tell you've been playing together, like, as a three-piece in your own right, but then I can also see the individual skill that you all have on your instruments. So amazing job there. Love the range that we heard from you. I agree with Emma. The first one, like the post-punky one, was really cool. I would work on with. I loved the guitar tone, just making sure that it's balanced fully across the set. Because in the third song, it was way easier to hear in the context of the other two instrumentalists. So just kind of when you're messing around with your pedals, making, like, kind of just doing like a volume match. Because when you add all of these different tone things, volume starts sounding different, even if the levels are kind of set the same. So tweaking your pedals to kind of make that volume sound consistent so that it's not, your balance isn't shifting across songs. Does that make sense? But I love the tones that you're playing with, so great job there. Great voices as well, and good melodies. And then I also was just like, give me more guitars. So, like, both of them, up the bass, up the guitar. Yeah, great job.
Hey guys, I really enjoyed your set. I do agree, like, they took a lot of this stuff I was gonna say, but like, I do agree with the, like, you feel like a band. Like, you have a very nice presence when you guys, like, entered the stage together and whatnot. I really liked the transitions in the songs, like the last song especially, how it was, like, kind of chill and mellow, and then it would, like, kind of get a little more gnarly. But I also really liked your song concepts. They're very good. Yeah.
Yeah, great job. I really enjoyed it. My big notes were, I thought the set had a great flow. You kind of took us on a little journey. The first song really kind of set the tone, and then we got something a little more intimate with the acoustic guitar, and then had a really kind of rockin' tune. The third one, which to me felt the tightest. I don't know if that's how you guys, if that's your favorite song to play, or it felt really good. That third song especially, everyone was kind of hitting together. Let's see. I thought, like, the post-punk kind of harkened to some Sonic Youth, really kind of atonal guitar stuff, which is really awesome and really creative. So lean into that. The first song, I heard some really cool guitar and bass harmonies. I don't know if you guys spent a lot of time figuring those out, but, like, it was really nice, and I really liked that. But I would say maybe the bass could cover some lower notes every now and then. I definitely still keep the harmony kind of high up stuff, but some moments felt like there could be a little more low end. So kind of don't forget to neglect that lower octave. Also, you were drumming in a band last year, right? You've gotten immensely better, so keep it up. And I thought you played to the room, great sense of timing. I noticed both of you drum and sing. I would encourage, I think one of the coolest things is a singing drummer. I don't know if you've ever tried it, but I would encourage you to try that, because you could add some harmonies to the songs and just fills out the sound even more with three people. And I guess just one other note. I thought on the acoustic song, I don't know if you've ever played around with putting a towel on your snare drum, but it kind of mutes the sound. I think that could have been cool, maybe with the acoustic guitar to kind of soften things up. Yeah, great job.
What are your names again, first of all? Ellis, Jasper, and Archie. Okay, who's writing the songs? You wrote the middle song, Archie, right? Yeah. And Ellis, do you write the first and third? We co-write. Okay, nice. I love that. I love the songwriting that you guys are doing. I love to hear kind of your unique styles kind of coming forward. You seem to have this shared, who knows all the rest of the stuff that you write, but the way that you do sort of melodies and lyrics and the way that you sing, super low key, contrasted to the band around it, which I really like. I would embrace that as you're doing the low key stuff, like almost give us more of the low key. Like I still want to hear your voice kind of doing that, doing what it's doing. And kind of you're singing kind of in rhythm, like da 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 da. You know what I mean? Like that adds to the music. So make sure that that's a featured part of it because it makes a lot of sense. Remind me one more time, Jasper, you're the heart and soul of this band. I don't know if you know that, but like as a bass player, locking in with the drums and like what you do is going to set the stage for whichever one of the other two is on guitar. Like the things that you're doing are really great. And so lean into that, embrace your role as like, I'm going to root this band and everybody, lock into the drums and bass and let them take you there. Really liked the lyricism that you did, and let's see what else I have on here. The switch ups in the songs, the sort of B sections are really good. I would think about how to make those even pop more. You know what I mean? Like when you go back to that main strumming part, like can you pull it back, and then punch it when you hit that B section. I did not think you felt like a band. I thought you felt like enemies. That was the kind of vibe I was getting. No, I thought it was great, and you guys are sort of locked in together, and you need to keep doing what you're doing. Like, you got to jump on drums now. Not necessarily that means you have to perform on drums, but like the more you understand each other's instruments and how how it operates, the more locked in you guys are going to be as a band, and the more you can help each other in songwriting. When you can jump back there and say like, what if you did something like this? You know what I mean? So I thought it was great, and yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Like, just lock in, play those sections like over and over and over and over again until you guys are so locked in that like every time you perform, it sounds like song 3. You know what I mean? Like that you guys really feel comfortable there. So I thought you did great, and I love the band name also.
Okay, next up is KK Killer.
These for the kids like me who black and young, who can't spit their mind out. These for the kids like me who don't have a home so they can even sleep out. These for the kids like me who grinding so hard they put in their heart out. These for the kids like me. These for the kids like me who using their purses, the purses they gotta shout. These are the kids like me, I pray and hope that they take the right route. These for the kids like me who making the news but don't even need the clout. These for the kids like me. These are the kids that's dropping dead to the flow. In case that we already know, we got kids selling drugs or in the big gangs or in the street rolling dough. Some of these kids don't really got options, they trying to make it out what you looking for. You see kids doing good things and bad things, I just wish we could do more. We got some kids that parents that homies that don't have a place to raise their head. We got some kids that wake up remember they daddy ain't there or brain dead. We got some kids that's locked up in jail or deep or locked up in the feds. And most of these kids that's dying today is the black man's with the dreads. I see a picture perfect, not perfect perfection, but perfect towards kids. I see a new generation going deep in the world, making harder than it already is. We pick the W in the sport game, you already know I got W Riz. The kids like me don't really got options like that, so we moving with volunteers. I say we made it, praise the Lord that we take it. God on my side we created. Black kids, black students, black power is the greatest. I'm so glad I can praise it. I hope they take a stand and take the right path to stay out of trouble. Cause most of these cops today will kill one or try double. These for the kids like me who black and young, who can't spit their mind out. These for the kids like me who don't have a home so they can can't even sleep out. These for the kids like me who making the news but don't even need the clout. These for the kids like me. They say I look close to Angel Reese, but my flow was like I'm Big Foe. A teacher told me I couldn't make it in life, but look, I did it before. This is my culture and the way that we look. We get judged every piece play, but y'all not stopping all of us. Just look at LSU and Fly J. My skin is black and smooth and beautiful, and I love it in any way. I'm not here to raise and praise and with my voice, I'm not here to preach today. Skins from cool is dying, deaf and right, and it's hard to take in. But I just killed 2 shots in one night, in the style like I had a twin. I just keep moving and pushing through. For the flow, you know I put your sin. But my peers is also right their job, so the winner gon' take the win. But as young black artists that doing the thing, they look at the color of my skin, and I'ma keep smiling on my face. I ain't walking around with a grin. These for the kids like me who black and young, who can't spit their mind out. These for the kids like me who don't have a home so they can't even sleep out. These for the kids like me who grinding so hard they putting their heart out. These for the kids like me. These for the kids like me who uses their voices to process they gotta shout. These for the kids like me, I pray and hope that they get the right route. These for the kids like me who making the news and don't even need the clout. These for the kids like me.
Ayo, cook that up, Crown God.
They don't wanna see me win. 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 0 to 100 real quick. 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 They don't wanna see me win. 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 0 to 100 real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. 0 to 100. They talking too much that they nag. They got a lot of disrespect. Finna straighten up a check. K kill it up, queen. Yeah, for sure we up next. Drama llama. Got it to a long sleeper, red or black pajamas. Turn into a whole thug. They got beat up and call us mama. I don't be getting to drugs, no fights. I don't even have a temper issue. People always want to use the violence, but I use my words and that's a bigger issue. I'm so hot you see the steam. Playing 2K green bean. My flow and style is so clean. Watch me do the dip and lean. I'm really showing up next. They pick the winner, I'm the best. I'm always succeeding, chasing my dream, and I will come for whoever next. I started off with chasing 0, now I'm chasing at 100. People like my name, like the doorbell, yeah, so they rung it. I started off with being nothing, now I'm out here doing something. I'm black and I'm pretty, I'm doing my thing, so everybody started blushing. On the cover, how I'm coming. Look at the woman I becoming. My flow is so strong, now y'all started loving. Started y'all start 0 to 100 real quick. Now my name start jumping. I ain't leaving to my finish, they gon' rip with me, but I ain't confronting. A purpose will get on your nerves if they keep on interrupting. If you wanna be my crew, just follow my rules and I'ma stop cutting. Look at the way that I flow. The rap game ain't no joke. I'm like a little baby, I'm like a little toddler. Watch it frozen, let it go. People think they above me, but they really sound slow. I'm undefeated, can't compete with, I'm just letting y'all know. They don't wanna see me win. 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 0 to 100 real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. 0 to 100 real. They don't wanna see me win. They don't wanna see me win. They don't wanna see me win. They don't wanna see me. 0 to 100 real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. 0 to 100 real. K Killer.
K Killer, that was so good. You got me hype. The confidence. So I think we were on the same bill at a show at the Englert at one point. And I think you went before us, but you were a little more shy then, I think. So it's really crazy to see you emerge like you're here. Like that's really great. The cadences are so good, very pocketed. I really loved your eye contact that you were making. It made us kind of feel like a part of the performance, which is always really great. Yeah, that's what I've got so far.
Yeah, great job. I mean, I think you got everyone's attention right off the bat, using that eye contact and hand gestures and moving around the stage. I mean, it felt like you were in a club full of people going crazy and everyone's just sitting here. And so like to be able to give that energy to the room like that is really impressive. So super well done. Great lyricism. And yeah, just great confidence. So.
I want to know who doesn't want to see you win. Like, give me names. Like, give me the names. Okay, yep. Let me know what's cool. Because I want to see you win. Like, that was crazy. You did such a great job. Okay, so the lyricism and the flow, those are things that stick out to me. I heard you reference the baby. I was thinking about the baby while you were rapping, like just the constant flow, right? I love that. It's hard to give I would not even call it a criticism, an additive, because what you're doing is already so great. When you have so many lyrics and so many rhythms, you're hitting them. Your breath support is great. You could almost lay back the slightest bit, like let the beat be right in front of you. You know what I mean? To give you that little bit of boost that you need to keep carrying those lyrics. It helps you with your breath support, helps you keep that thing going. Like lay back just a tiny bit. If you see like somebody who also does a lot of fast rapping, Kendrick is the best at this. When he raps, the beat is almost ahead of him so that he has the time to get through all those lyrics and you can understand everything that he's saying then, because what you're saying is important. That first song, this is for the kids like me, right? Like, I don't know what it's called. Is it called Kids Like Me? Okay, yeah. But you have a message, right? Like that's an important message, all the things that you're saying. I want to hear all of them, right? I want to make sure that I can understand you because you have the skill set to do all that fast rapping, but you also want to take your audience with you and make sure your message gets home. I want to see some more. I just want to see more, honestly. I thought you did a great job. Again, the things I really want to say is like your breath control and your stage presence. Like the fact that you hit all your notes. You hit all your lyrics. You really did it. Like that's very impressive to have that sort of control and, engagement of the audience. And also like that's complicated. It's complex to do what you just did. So you should be proud of yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Amazing job. I seriously had so much fun with that. I was just locked in with you the whole time. So that was awesome. Amazing stage presence. I feel like you really embodied the lyrics, like the way that you're moving around the stage, the facial expression. Like I feel lucky to be up close because I got to see all of that and feel it from you. And then your body matching that. The one thing for me that I feel like would take that to the next level is, taking what you're saying and giving them, you can change the inflection and play with like your dynamic and speak at different levels, and sometimes you can sound more excited, like putting different like moods into it, like the way that you would have a conversation with a friend. You can hear the mood or the emotion, like how you're feeling behind it. Like one of my favorite artists who I feel like is so playful with stuff like this is Tierra Whack, where she really plays with the way that she delivers it. And so like once you get that down, like what James was saying, like being right locked in, like in the pocket of the beat, like taking it to that next level and being able to be super playful with the way that you're emoting your lyrics. But yeah, I'm being so pedantic because it was such a stellar performance, so thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo what everyone else said. Like that ruled, right? Like, I really appreciated your physicality as a performer, especially in that second song, getting your hands into that. Really, gesturing at us a bit over here, and then getting the audience involved in that, using the space really well. Like having your nails like that with the handwork rules. Like lean into that. That's really cool. And you could almost do more of that, right? Like especially on that second song. Like there's a lot of like swagger is not the word I'm looking for, but it's almost the word I'm looking for, to that. And you can use even more of the space than you were doing and like really lean into that. Do you do the production, or do you have some for your beats, or is that I'm asking if that's something that I should talk to you about, or if that's not. Yeah.
Sometimes my brother makes it, or sometimes just go on YouTube and then just.
Hell yeah. Yeah. 'Cause like, I think in that, like, we're talking about like things like mood, things like how you play off the beat, getting either into the pocket or playing with your inflection and your delivery to really get mood across, and your beat can do a lot of that work for you, and that's something to think about.
Talk to the caskets.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Hi guys, I'm Farrah Joan Marie. I'm 14 and I'm a singer-songwriter. So I'm gonna be playing my originals today. This is called Drain Me. Was it for the better? Giving everything up. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing's ever enough. I give, you take. You never reciprocate. I give more than I receive. So with blood I bleed. You drain me. You sculpt my mood into a new form. 'Cause what everyone thinks is what matters. All I wanted was to be seen. Never meant to cut this deep. I went too far, too quick. Lost my self-worth for acceptance. I give more than I receive. Give you my all till I'm gone, till you drain me. Is it worth the blood that I bleed? The breaths I take, the words I waste, you drain me. I drain me. Thank you, guys. This is Adrenaline. Letters to the head, I feel no, got me migraine. Needles in my bed, I can't live in this headspace. Thoughts are so loud, my mind is a mess. Words fall out my mouth, I can't pick up the pieces. Hysteria, I feel it under my skin. Delirium, I feel it creeping in. Blood rushing up, can't take hold of this. I feel empty space, I'll blink in my face. Wanna conquer this, but I can't handle it. Wish I could stop it before it starts. Pulling strings on my heart, what gathers in my chest. Overwhelming thoughts flood my head. Hysteria, I feel it under my skin. Delirium, I feel it creeping in. Blood rushing up, pounding, here it comes again. Adrenaline, hysteria, I feel it under my skin. Delirium, I feel it creeping in. Blood rushing up, pounding, here it comes again. Adrenaline. Okay, this is Truth in Your Eyes by me, and I'm recording it right now in the studio, so. Wish I could take back my choices, introducing you to her. You were never mine, but I still loved you first. I'm tired of begging you to stay. We'll go our separate ways, and I love you either way. You did nothing wrong, and now you're just moving on. Now we become estranged with someone new in my place. You don't even have to lie. I see the truth in your eyes. Oh, I see the truth in your eyes. Ooh, there's nothing to deny. I always found it fine, and I see the truth in your eyes. I can't hope no one to lose you, but you don't even care anymore, do you? There's nothing left to hold on to. Hey, we don't even speak anymore. There's nothing left worth fighting for. Your eyes speak louder than words, and you look at me like I'm some stranger. You don't even have to lie. I see the truth in your eyes. Oh, I see the truth in your eyes. Ooh, there's nothing to deny. I always found it fine, and I see the truth in your eyes. There's nothing more that I can do. There's nothing left to say. You just don't want me like I want you. There's something in the way. There's nothing more that I can do. There's nothing left to say. You never really loved me, did you? If you did, you would have stayed. I see the truth in your eyes. You don't even have to lie. I see the truth in your eyes. I see the truth in your eyes.
Farah. I'm saying that right? Farah? That's what I thought I heard in the front end. You sounded amazing. That was a great set. I hope you're really proud. The strangers in the front row loved it. I could tell they've never heard of you before, but they're locked in. I want to say something first to you, but also to all the other performers. It's, I hope that you don't think about what we're saying to you as like judgment. We're called judges, but it's ridiculous what you guys are doing. Like, you got up on the mic and you're like, I'm fair, I'm 14. I was like, well, like what's even the point of, what I mean? Like, you're so, all of you are so good and doing such impressive things at such young ages that I just want to get that out of the way and acknowledge, like, everything that we're saying is, like, on top of how fantastic you already are. I love your songwriting. I think it's super, super clean. Like, really, really great arrangements, great song format. You're not doing too much in terms of how you are putting the song together. Like, I love a song that just, like, that you can stay with the whole time, and every part of it makes sense. That's a real gift. I can almost hear, I don't want to superimpose my own opinion on you, but I can almost hear that you're thinking of other instruments and thinking of, like, arrangement, right? Like, in the way that you structure your song. That's critical. That's a skill that not a lot of people have. So that's great. You just beautiful voice, like really nice flips into your kind of high range, and it's just got a really nice tone to it. I'm gonna give you sing like me, not that I sound like you, but I'm gonna give you 2 notes because I do the same thing. Number 1, this note I got more than any other note in my career. I can't understand you as well as I want to. So, like, upping that diction, right? Like, I can tell that you know how to write, but I couldn't follow the lyrics throughout. And I, really just up that diction so that we can understand what it is you're writing about and understand the heart of your song. So that's number 1. I'm a mumble singer, so I get that constantly. So that's number 1. Number 2 is, and this got better as you went, is holding out your notes to the end of the word. So this is kind of weird, but sometimes I feel like you're falling off of your tone too fast. You have a really nice tone, so say the whole word, make sure that we like get all the warmth in your tone out of that word, and then finish the word. Instead of sort of like, I'll do the same thing. I chew up my words a little bit, and then you can't tell like the full beautiful tone of your voice. So that's 2 random things I had down. Other than that, yeah, like really nice runs that were unique. They're very choral, like a lot of that stuff that I'm like, that's great. I like your massive water bottle. And yeah, the last thing that I'll say is like the way that you're knowledgeable about your instrument, right? And like your pedals and your tones and your, like all that sort of stuff. It all adds into that arrangement. Great originals. You should feel proud. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, fantastic work. I remember you from last year as well. It was fantastic, and I think you've just improved even more. So I'm excited to see just how far you can take this. Keep at it. Yeah, I thought you had great confidence coming up on stage. To me, it was the perfect amount of banter. You didn't bore us with trying to tell us this whole story about a song, but you introduced the songs, you introduced yourself. So I thought that was great. I can tell you spent a lot of time with your guitar and singing. I thought the finger picking timing was incredible, and to be able to sing and do that and keep it all in time is really good. Keep at it. Great choruses and good dynamics with your voice, and really the choruses, it's like you're going high, and it just like it really made for big moments. One little feedback, I would say, guitar stands are your friend. So And I know, I get it, we're in the moment, and you're like, I gotta play, but think about setting things up ahead of time so you can just grab your guitar and off a stand. So, yeah.
Hi, Farrah. So I really like your presence. It's really sweet, and you feel like you're very genuine. You're very confident in your craft as well, which is very exciting, especially at a young age. You have room to kind of grow more into that, which is just very exciting for us and you. I really enjoyed your fluctuations that you do with your voice. I'm very big into vocals, so you have a very strong voice. And the fluctuations, the runs, as James said, they're incredible. I think that they're gonna get even better as you grow. And I also really like the control of your vocals. That was really nice. Like Dan said, I would love to see a little more independence, like when you're transitioning, or if you have just having guitar stands up there just so you can just grab and kind of go. And your banter was great in the transitions, which that's always very entertaining, but that would just be the only thing I would say that you should work on.
Yeah, hi Farrah, great job. As the others have said, beautiful voice, beautiful guitar playing. For the vocal performances, my favorite parts, which I would love to hear you lean more into, were kind of like James mentioned, the melismas that you had in the last song. Do you know what a melisma is? Kind of the all of that stuff, gorgeous. No, I'm not meaning to. It's important to learn these words. It's a melisma. That's a melisma, and yes, and you did a great job at them, and I loved that. And then there was a part in your second song where you kind of sang 2 notes in your head voice and then went down to your chest voice. Do you know what I mean when I say those words? Okay, beautiful. So just kind of when we hear that flexibility, and because we can hear that you have a beautiful voice, flex on us, do the hard stuff, that kind of stuff, and do more of it. And because when you have an amazing voice, to be able to just really be so impressive with it, that's kind of it's a taste thing and a songcraft thing. But if you are interested in doing that, you should do more because you do have a lovely voice. I can tell you put a lot into your songwriting. There was a lot of really well-crafted interplay between how you were switching different parts of your guitar and then the way that your vocals would trade off with that to kind of take you from the verse into the chorus. So kind of what they were saying about, I can hear that you're thinking of other instruments. So wonderfully crafted songs. And I would just say take what you're doing and keep turning that up. And then I guess one final note that I had is I appreciated that you were asking, can I have more guitar tone or more guitar volume, and can I have more distortion here? Because that tells me that you're listening, which sounds really basic, but it's not. And it's hard to do when you're playing. So, but it's the first step. So great job at doing all of that, and thank you for your performance.
Yeah, I think I agree with what a lot of everyone else said. I think, so you said you're 14, right? I remember when I was 14, I was in a band that played Green Day covers, and we were bad, right? I think they all covered voice a lot. I think for 14-year-old, you're a damn good guitar player, which I have a lot of respect for. It's clear that you've put in the work there too, along with your voice, which I really appreciate. James said a thing before is don't mean this as judgment as a piece of criticism, right? Because it's I'm going to give you a piece of criticism that I've given professional composers before. You've thought a lot about your sections, and you've thought a lot about how to contrast those sections, but then they seem a little chunky, right? The chorus is a great contrast from the verse, but then how they flow into each other could use a little bit of thought, right? There's a lot of, so what you'll do a lot is you'll have a rest. You'll mute your string, go into the chorus, right? And having sort of the just it's almost a confidence thing to hit a chord, let it ring out, go into the chorus. There's a little bit of blend there. Could be something to think about. But that was great. I really loved your set. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Molly. Yeah, that's kind of it.
Finished with my woman 'cause she couldn't help me with my mind. People think I'm insane because I am frowning all the time. All day long I think of things, but nothing seems to satisfy. Think I'll lose my mind if I don't find something to pacify. Can you help me occupy my brain? Whoa, yeah. Need someone to show me the things in life that I can't bite. I can't see the things that make true happiness. I must be blind. Make a joke and I will sigh, and you will laugh and I will cry. Happiness I cannot feel, and love to me is so unreal. And so as you hear these words telling you now of my states, I tell you to enjoy life. I wish I could, but it's too late. That was Paranoid by Black Sabbath. Hang on, I gotta get my music here. Okay, so I do have a Green Day cover.
You need somebody to come play with you?
So yeah, I'm gonna play Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Okay.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me, and I walk alone.
song. I did try writing a song. So this is actually, wait, I need a capo. It's going to be better than ever.
What does a girl gotta do tonight? Or do I gotta pay to start a fight? Now hold your horses and slow your pace. Better watch your tone for a slap across your face. What does a girl gotta do tonight? What do I gotta pay to start a fight? Hold your horses and slow your pace. Better watch your tone for a slap across your face. Please stop talking and shut your mouth. If I spoke that way, I get kicked out of my house. God, shut up, no one's listening anymore. Better get yourself out before I walk you to the door. No, you really messed me up, but I'm doing better than ever. And I see through your big facade. You're weak, small, really just sad. And now I learn to love myself, so I don't need you now. Baby, let it go. So baby, how much more do I gotta say? You're stuck on a game I no longer wanna play. You are not someone that I wanna talk to. And if I'm being real honest, I never really missed you. I don't miss you. I don't miss you.
Thank you so much, Molly. Sorry, I sang that song the first concert I ever played in my life, and I'm just like, I feel it's so fun. You have a great voice, I think. I think there's a lot of power in there. There's a lot that you can do there. I really enjoyed in listening to you sing. I think the guitar was too loud. I think in that same that like I think you did letting the guitar get out of the way of the, oh cool, we're getting a good little ring, that's fun. Letting the guitar get out of the way of your voice a little bit, because there is so much there that I think you could lean into. I also have one little guitar thing, if you wouldn't mind me saying. Just think about how much you're moving your elbow versus how much you're moving your wrist. So you can do a lot more with your wrist than you can with your elbow. If you get into like classical guitar technique ever, you don't move your elbow at all, right? So it's something to think about, because you can get, like on that first song, a lot of those like articulations get a lot easier if you're focusing on your wrist and not on your elbow. Okay. Yeah, but that was really wonderful. Thank you.
Yay, thank you, Molly. Is this the first song you've ever written? You said I tried to write a song for this. Wow! Oh my gosh, amazing! Yeah, now it's my turn as a judge to be like, oh my God, this is so cool. You guys are so inspiring. You are some of the lifeblood of Iowa City. Thank you so much for doing this and sharing it with us. I'm honored to be on this panel and in the space with you and hearing you sing. Yeah, like Emma said, beautiful, beautiful voice. You have like this really choral voice. Are you in choir? I can hear it, and it's so beautiful. It's a wall I could lean upon. It's so solid. I love that. I want you to lean into that, but also lean out of that, because I think that you could have an amazing belt. I think you could have like when your parents are gone, and you're home alone, or like go sit in the car. I want you to like try like kind of like start by like kind of like screaming your singing, like, and then find the control there. You've tried this? Okay, yeah, practice belting, because I think you could be such a powerful, like, I think you could have such a powerful belt, because I already hear it in your high end. So, like, keep doing that. And then also just, like, with covers, when you started the Green Day cover, sorry, I'm trying to collect my words. Have you, when you're doing a cover, go on YouTube and like listen to every cover version ever, because I would love to hear like what is Molly's version of Boulevard of Broken Dreams. And as you're like continuing on your songwriting journey, you kind of making your own version of Boulevard of Broken Dreams is how you kind of find what you like to write. You know, like, okay, so you're influenced by Green Day, you love to sing this song. What about that works for you and your voice and your songwriting? And where can you take that and make it your own? Because, yeah, you just have such an amazing voice, and I was wanting something different from the arrangement of it to that, like, that suits your voice more. Does that make sense? Yeah, so, like, yeah, really amazing stuff there. And thank you so much for sharing your first song with us. It was awesome. That was my favorite one. So, yeah.
Hi. So Lex said pretty much everything that I was going to say. Yes, with covers, I would love to hear how you make it your own and how you kind of make little, I think I did hear on the last chorus, you did a little bit of a different variation with the notes there, which was really great. And so I think that there should be a lot more of that, and just kind of flow through it, like feel the song out. You already know the song, so like how can you make it yours? I also do agree that I hear a lot of power behind your voice. I feel like once you really kind of start feeling your style of singing, I think that it's going to come out, and I think that you should focus on that. But otherwise, your voice is very beautiful.
Yeah, great job. I mean, I saw the Metallica shirt and the chain on the jeans, and I knew we were gonna get some rock. You're a rocker like me, so that's awesome. I loved the Sabbath. Yeah, immediately I could just tell you were very confident in your singing, and that really came through. Even your very humble introduction was just so sincere and genuine. You know, it was I'm Molly, and yeah, and that's all you needed, and it worked great. And so just yeah, don't be afraid to just be yourself, and even if that's just simple. So yeah, really great job. One point of thing to maybe focus on with guitar is really kind of think about the dynamics, and I really liked what Lex had said about making the covers your own, and and yeah, what would Boulevard of Broken Dreams sound like with maybe a softer sound or something, or something different. So just think about how hard you're playing your guitar and adjusting that to musically. So great job.
I'm not going to add too much new, Molly, but I want to give some context. So the good voice thing, everyone has said it. I think it needs to be said again. Your voice is really stellar. The point that I want to make about it is that you have really good intonation, like your tune is really good. And like when you're hitting your notes, you hit them really true. And you do have a tone that goes all the way through the note, like you're very warm, right? That choral influence. I want to take that and take it to your last song. I loved the covers. I really appreciated the covers. that last song was better. It was better than your covers. And take that for what it is. You are a good songwriter. That was a really good, well-written song. The melodies in the song were really good. I really appreciated, I don't know if it was a bridge or something, but there was this kind of secondary melodic thing that you were singing that was perfect for your voice. And I thought, to everybody else's point about finding your own kind of sound in your voice, you leaned more into your own unique voice during the song that you wrote than in the songs that you were covering. You leaned more heavily on your choral experience in the songs you were covering than when you started to do the song that you wrote. So just keep going. Just keep writing, keep messing with it, keep dialing in on what that Molly sound is in your songwriting, in your singing, in everything, over and over again. And again, that was your best song. It wasn't close. You should feel really, really proud of that song as you beat Boulevard of Broken Dreams. That's good. Really good vocal range as well. So I would lean into that too. You kind of were in kind of a lower register in the beginning, and then the last two songs you can get up there, which is great. So mess with that a little bit. I want to add just one piece of context on the guitar elbow hand thing. Just put your hand in. Put your hand to that bridge of the guitar, and then that will solve 90% of those issues. When you don't have to have your hand going up and down like that, and it's just resting right there, that's going to help you play that Sabbath song really, really clean. And it already was really good. I can tell you practiced it a lot, and it was a really hard song to play and sing at the same time, and you nailed it. You'll nail it even more if your hand is just right there next to your strings, resting on the bridge of your guitar. It'll make it a lot cleaner. And the last thing I had is I know that you, when you introduce yourself, you're I'm Molly, that's it, and I appreciate that, and it's all good. But when you're ending your songs, end them. Don't be shy about, finishing your song. You deserve that. You had a great performance, and you deserve to have a real ending. Don't just, say, okay, that's it. Embrace it, hit that last note, let it ring. Take your time. Let us enjoy that moment, too, because we're in that moment with you where we want to hear the end of your song. So it's worth taking your time with that and not just cutting it off. And I know that's hard to do because it feels a little awkward to stand up there while everyone's just staring at you and you're not playing or singing anymore. But you deserve an ending.
I also have to say that your name is it gives everybody's name tonight gives very star potential. Molly Nolan.
Hello, my name is Kurt Harrison, and this is my music. Oh. Oh, is that? Okay. Yeah. Thank you. All right. My name is Kurt Harrison, and this is my music. Well, half of it's covers, but still. Was it ever good to begin with, killing those who you think sin, but cut off both my hands? Execute your master plans. The incarnate of a fucking idiot. Greenland, Canada, you're in America. That song was called Protest, and I wrote it because I was angry at the government. Thank you. This next song is kind of relevant to that. It's also a Green Day cover, and it's a song right before that one. Subtle foreshadowing, yes. Hear the sound of the falling rain, coming down like an Armageddon flame. Shame the ones who died without a name. Hear the dogs howling out of K. Another hymn called Faith and Misery. And bleed, the company lost the war today. I beg to dream and differ from the hollow lies. This is the dawning of the rest of our lives on holiday. Heard the drum pounding out of time. Another protester has crossed the line to find the money's on the other side. Gotta get another amen. There's a flag wrapped around a score of men. A gag, a plastic bag on monument. I beg to dream and differ from the hollow lies. This is the dawning of the rest of our lives on holiday. The representative of Iowa has the floor. Sig out to the president, gas man. Bombs away is a punishment. Pulverize the Eiffel Tower. Criticize your government. Bang bang goes a broken glass man. Kill all the fucks that don't agree. Trial fire, set in fire is not a way that's meant for me. Just cause, because we're outlaws. Yeah, I beg to dream and differ from the hollow lies. This is the dawning of the rest of our lives. This is our lives on holiday. It is my dad's birthday. He is in the crowd right over there. And he absolutely loves this song, so I gotta play it for him. At first I was afraid, I was petrified. I kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights just thinking how you've done me wrong, and I grew strong. And I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that look upon your face. I should have changed my fucking lock. I would have made you leave your key if I'd have known for just 1 second you'll be back to bother me. Oh, now go, walk out the door, just turn around. Now you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one that tried to break me with desire? Do you think I'd crumble? Do you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, not die, I will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know that I will be alive. It took all my life to live. I've got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. It took all the strength I had just not to fall apart. I'm trying hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And it took oh so many nights just thinking how you've done me wrong. And I grew strong. And I learned how to oh crap. And I grew strong. And I learned how to get along. And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that look upon your face. I should have changed my fucking lock. I would have made you leave your key if I'd have known for just 1 second you'll be back to bother me. Oh, now go. I had to cut that one short because I still got one more song left. And it's an original. It is called Ballad of an Angsty Wizard. Every month or two, I lose every clue of you. You become a different human being. Who the fuck am I even seeing? Are we even friends at all? The rise again, the rise and fall. Who are we anymore? Should I wait outside a different door? Should I give you precious space? Should we settle this face to face? Should I give you precious space? Should we settle this face to face? Every month or two, I lose every clue of you. You become a different human being. Who the fuck am I even seeing? Should I give you precious space? Should we settle this face to face? Should I give you precious space? Should we settle this face to face?
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Kurt.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think I liked your originals, man. They were fun. They were a good time. I'd lean into that. I think I'd like, especially right, the vibe. You've got the sticker and everything, right? Like, there is an aesthetic that you're aiming at with that, and I think leaning into like very frank, like pretty blunt songwriting actually covers that really well. And I think you can lean into that. It's fun. I think it's like what people would want to hear with the energy that you're giving. I have one crazy specific note if you want.
What is it?
It's about changing words in covers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so because you changed a word in the bridge in Holiday, right?
I had to.
Well, exactly.
There's
Well,
like a rule there
yeah.
that I can't.
No, exactly. I understand, right? But right, there's a word. There's the thing about slurs, and it's a slur, right? But there's something to be aware of is that changes the context and meaning of that line. So that line is this like bravado, like fake performance of this jingoistic politician who's, calling everyone who disagrees with him a slur, right? Yeah. And losing that slur loses the weight of that line. Yeah. So that's a thing. It's just a thing to think about because like people change lyrics and covers all the time, especially to like change gender in songs and whatnot, right? But it's something to think about because it can change meaning. Yeah. Thanks.
That was really good feedback, Emma. I really liked that. Thank you. Yeah, Kurt, that was awesome. Ever since you told your first joke, we knew the vibes would be great when you got up there. So thank you. You're very charming. Yeah, amazing stage presence. My favorites were the covers, as Emma said. It was awesome. Love the Woody Guthrie story. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I meant the originals. My favorite things were the originals, though I did love the Punker I Will Survive. That was awesome. I love to hear a song in a different genre. That's just awesome. And you have your style of singing, like Emma was saying. You have the sticker. You embody like what your voice sounds like, and that's really effective. So you can keep leaning into that, and that worked really well for singing "I Will Survive" in this punker way. So that was awesome. What else did I say here? Yeah, just really fun set. Keep writing more songs. It'll also be really cool to see you in front of a band.
I actually had one, but we recently split.
Oh, shoot. Well, you'll have many bands before you, so a great job. Thank you.
Love support. So you're definitely an entertainer. You're definitely a crowd pleaser. That's a very good thing to lean into as well. Like when you told us that it was your dad's birthday and that's why you were doing that song, like that was great. Like that's crowd pleasing. That's great. I really like your energy, and I really like how you're able to kind of play with your low tone. Low tones are kind of challenging for a lot of artists, and some not. But that's very awesome that you can do that. But great job.
Yeah, echoing a lot of what's been said. Fantastic banter. I mean, I just felt like we were friends, and you're just on stage, but just being you, and it's Yeah, very cool. Just letting yourself show like that and having the confidence to do that. So keep that up. Very crust punk. I don't know if you listen to much crust punk or acoustic. So it's like basically kind of punk rock, but like people busk on the street with acoustic guitars. It's like folk, yeah, crust punk, yeah, but yeah. It's basically folk, but yeah, and it comes from that tradition, and I think obviously you got This Machine Kills Fascists, so that's a classic. I think you have a fantastic baritone voice, and I think maybe just lean in when you're singing, really feel your chest voice, feel those notes vibrating inside you, maybe spend some time singing with your eyes closed and really hone in on where those notes come from. Because I thought your tone was great. It was just really kind of letting those notes through and really, work on your chest voice. What else do we have? I thought you did really good. I mean, I noticed like there were some parts where you maybe got off timing, but you were able to keep going, right? And that's great. Like, as you keep going, that'll happen less and less. But the fact that you're already able to just pick right up where you left off, some people would be like, oh, I got to start over. You kind of just still knew where you were at. So
I had a time limit, so it was a lot easier to just continue.
yes, exactly. Yep. So keep that up, and I think it'll happen less and less the more you do it. And yeah, I mean, to keep up with an audience clapping, that's never easy, and you did great. So
I'm not going to add too much new, same sort of situation. I'm just going to get specific on a couple things. The baritone voice, the low tones. I also like that. I also agree that it'd be useful to like spend some time just ruminating in that range. And I also think you could take some of these songs up a little bit, because I think you'd feel really comfortable even a whole step higher, because the way that you sing would sound good there. Really, everybody kind of crushed it on their feedback as far as like stage presence, energy, vibes. You are vibes. You have all of the vibes. I think, honestly, the thing that I would say next for you is like embrace your sort of musicianship too. You know what I mean? Like the musicianship sounded really good, but like you've got a voice. So like really go into sing, you know what I mean? Like work on where that range is and where you know what I mean? Like give us more of the voice, I thought your guitar strumming, I know that we remarked about like a couple times where you got off, but some of those strumming patterns that you're doing are complicated and you were crushing them. So it's like, you should do more of that. You know what I mean? Like just taking all those musical parts of it and saying like, I already got all the vibes. That part's covered. Let me just lean into some of these things that I'm really good at naturally, music-wise, and like make them better and better. I too like the originals. That's sort of a theme. Like, but I want to say to you and to Molly, where'd Molly go? Is she gone? Okay, great. Well, tell Molly that I keep playing the covers too, because those covers are going to help you really hone in on like what you like, kind of. I think it was Emma that was saying that, but like what your style is, and it's going to help you become a better player, better singer, all those sort of things. So keep playing the covers too, and then take what you love about those covers and keep putting them into your original music, because it's better to hear you do originals.
Good for you. I have 2 originals.
I want to hear 10 originals. Write more.
Working on it.
Hi everyone, my name is Guinness and I go by Sini MK. I am a singer, songwriter, poet too, and I have 2 songs and 1 poem for you guys.
Talent caché, musique,
Turn it up, KD.
Hey, c'est moi le petit prince, je sais que tu ne me connais pas. Hey, c'est moi ta rose, je sais que tu ne me connais pas. Perdu sur une autre planète, j'ai aucun moyen pour revenir sous terre. Prince et rose, je sais que nous deux on fera peut-être la paire. Les envieux et les jaloux, je dois leur dire de ces terres. Les larmes qui coulent sur ton visage fera une grande mer. L'amour que j'ai pour toi est juste multiplié. Ce dernier que j'ai pour toi fait perdre mon identité. En vrai, c'est très compliqué. Je perds mon identité, je suis poursuivi comme une entité. J'ai cambriolé ton cœur en croyant que c'était le mien. Tu as verrouillé mon cœur en sachant que c'était le tien. De l'amour à la haine, j'ai passé peut-être ma route. De la haine à l'amour, j'y passerai rien que pour toi. Si je perds les mots aujourd'hui, je suis plus sur qui compter. De battre est ma plus grande peur, ça je dois l'avouer. Je devrais arrêter de jouer avec ton petit cœur. Devoir refaner mes métrapettes en grande tueur. En vrai Cupidon n'est pas un bon viseur en fait. Les jaloux j'en ferai sûrement une grande erreur. Pour une œuvre frayeur, aux commandes comme un binga. Info pas bonjour, les putains de billes simplement telles comme Tchala. Mon passé me manque, notre futur me manque. Plus de peine de mon cœur, t'es plus reine, ça je dois l'avouer. Petit prince, naufragé, un petit crash, bye bye. Je crois que c'est juste compliqué entre nous, ça je dois l'avouer. Même si c'est tôt ou tard, non mais en fait, bébé pardonne-moi. J'ai fait de la merde, c'est pas de ma faute. Hey. Entre nous, je dois avouer que c'est compliqué. Je l'ai mis à mes à moitié. Elle n'est même pas, ce n'est qu'une illusion, dirais-je. La tête dans les étoiles, mon cœur à l'est. Mon amour pour elle et en voyage. Je ne sais pas si je dois encore continuer à l'aimer. Ou peut-être ces mots me perturbent, me découragent, fait perdre la tête. Chercher son cœur, je le prenais comme une quête. Mais en fait, ce n'est qu'une enquête pour mon meurtre. Petit prince. Hey, je commence, je parle d'amour, mais quand il s'agit de toi je tremble. En vrai je frissonne, en vrai j'ai peut-être des goosebumps. En vrai c'est pas de ma faute, si je t'aime, bébé pardonne-moi. En vrai de vrai, j'ai jamais eu su, mais en vrai de vrai, tu diras que c'est des beaux pas. Et si j'essaie d'être sincère, tu diras que elles seront peut-être là à faire l'amour à mais bon, sans vouloir être en excès, sans vouloir aussi te vexer. C'est compliqué quand ça parle d'amour, à différents sourires comme un simple idiot. Dans leur tête, il n'y a que Dieu, sa famille, et toi aussi, comme ça le trio, je crois aussi. Hey. Elle te rendra fou sans les savoir, et tu planeras sur elle sans le vouloir aussi. Hey, 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 hey. Everything I've done, baby, you know it. Everything I do is only for you, baby. Listen to me, try to catch my hand, baby, you know. Oh, I like it, baby. complicated. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I forget how to think about you and me. Everybody knows. Baby, listen please. Listen please. Je l'aime, elle m'aime, elle m'aime pas, ce n'est qu'une illusion. La tête dans les étoiles, mon cœur à l'esprit aussi, mais mon amour pour elle en voyage. Je sais que si je dois encore l'aimer, ou peut-être jamais, car c'est mon perturbe, décourage, je fais perdre la tête. And the last one was a poem I started, and JJ to my sister was just right here. She's the one who finished it. The poem is, I wanna be yours was a dream. I wanted to be yours, but my emotions are getting the best of me. I realize everything I say was because I am emotionally attached to you. I wanted to be yours, but it can't go back like it was before. I can't wait here forever, expecting to open your eyes and see what's in front of you. I wanted to be yours, wear your last name, but the more I reach for it, the more it ran from me. I want to feel love, but falling in love turned into sadness and anger to the point where I can't control my tears anymore. I wanted to be yours, but the more I look at you, the further you walk away from me. I want to be yours every day of my life, but then all of a sudden I wake up and then I realize that I want to be yours was a dream. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your performance. Yeah, I want to start at the start. The presence and the way that you settled in before your performance. I have a friend who's really good at this, and he likes to tell me, like, the first 15 seconds is when you get your audience, right? And you got us. You know, we wanted to know what was coming next because you were settled into your creativity and your process. Did you write the songs? Yes. Okay. And is that you on the tracks? It sounded like you, but I just want to make sure. That's super impressive. First, I want to say, like, creating in 2 languages, that's absurd. That's super impressive. It's just, you know, to do those songs and then to come and do also a poem in English, you know what I mean? Like, that is so meaningful. I mean, it's great. It's fantastic that you kind of have that skill set in 2 languages to be able to use metaphor in that way and create really beautiful work. And did you do the production as well, or where did you find those?
For the first song, it's one of my friends
who
made the beats. But for the second one, I just found it on YouTube.
Okay. I just really like. It matches, you know, everything matches your vibe, right? Like, it feels like if I were to sit down for a full concert of you, like, I knew already from those 2 songs, like, what it would sound like to have a night, you know, of just your music. So I really appreciated just, like, how much intentionality there is in you creating your sound. The flow sounds really good. I don't speak French. It was French, right?
Yeah.
I don't speak French. But the flow sounded really good, so I really appreciated that. I almost wanted to hear you do those early songs without the backing vocals, right? So if you can give us, like, the beat, but not the vocals, I think that would be helpful, you know. And obviously you can still leave in the ad-libs and stuff like that, but I'd like to hear, you know, a little more of, like, what it sounds like when you are performing live without, you know, a recorded performance. Last thing that I would say is just, like, a good warmth to you and to your voice, to your singing, and to your, like, it all felt like, you know, like college, like a warm blanket. And so I really I just think you should embrace that too, like that sort of, I don't know, something about that is really comforting to hear from an audience perspective. So I just really appreciate it.
Yeah, really enjoyed it. Like you said, you just brought a whole energy here that seemed really, really introspective, and I couldn't understand all the words of the first songs, but I could feel some emotion coming through. So you're still communicating that kind of raw emotion in a really good way. Yeah, I thought the production on the beats was great. I also agree with James. I don't think you need the backing tracks. One of my good points was it seemed like you had really good consistent volume with your vocals, and you weren't moving the mic around like that. You know, you were talking into the mic. So I think have that confidence to lose those backing tracks, and it will just bring this much more kind of raw, we're seeing live music kind of vibe to what you already have going. And yeah, I'd love to see you maybe lean into some more singing. So yeah, I think you have a really cool voice, and singing some more could kind of help break up some of the songs. So yeah.
I felt like that felt really nice. It was, I definitely feel like you seem like a person that is really good at kind of channeling your emotions into your art. And that's really important for songwriting and just being a musician in general. I want to agree with what James said about the presence when you walked on stage and you kind of got into your zone. That was really cool to see. And it was kind of mysterious. Like you were obviously in your own little kind of world, it felt like. And so it just kind of made me feel like I want to know about you. Like I want to know more about you in a good way. Yeah, backing vocals, I think their backing vocals can work very well with performances, live performances. I think just like really the main, like just take out that main because you seem like you're very locked in with your tracks. Like you know where to hit and how to work through that. So if you want, sometimes the backing vocals make you feel a little more comfortable. And they kind of add a little more emotion into the songs. So really just like the main, just take that out. And I think that you'd be Gucci.
Hi, yeah, thank you so much. That was lovely. And I so agree with, like, as soon as you walked on stage, I felt very calm and comfortable. And I loved the production. Like, as soon as those first sounds came in, I was like, oh, this is so cool. So I loved that. To everybody's talking about with the backing vocals, I actually love doubled vocals. I think there's a place for it. Just decide when. So everything you're doing, maybe just like make it contrasting so that when you do take things in and out, it's really we can really feel it. So you can have moments where your vocals are being doubled in the back because how tight it was really awesome because you were exactly on with your backtracked vocals. So that was really cool. So there can be spots where you use that to emphasize certain things that you're saying. And it was very articulate too. So like we could, if we all spoke French, we could understand all of it. So yeah, that was great. And then kind of extending that with like little places that you can add contrast because your presence is so strong. Like we all really feel that, like James said, your kind of feeling as an artist is very aligned with the feeling of your music. And so I even felt that you were kind of, you were so still at the beginning, which like I really felt that too. And then in the second, when you started moving a little bit and like, because you're so still, when you started moving, it was like really impactful. So you can take those moments and do that in your music and keep doing that like even more when you're performing. So like, what if you stood up for one moment? It'd be like, oh my God, he's standing up. You know, it's like, so you can, because you have such a strong presence, you can really play with those moments of contrast when you want to make a big moment out of something. Yeah, so wonderful job. Thank you.
Yeah, to echo what everyone's saying, I think you cut a really you cut a really intense figure on stage, right? Like you have a very serious presence up there that, like, I don't know, it's a pretty damn impressive. I think to everyone's point about the track, right? One of the reasons to lose that main vocal in there is because we can all hear that you're locked in, right? Like, we can all hear how well you know your lyrics, how well you know your track, how comfortable you actually are up on stage with that. And I think losing that main vocal in the backing track can let that come through, right? You can sort of, keeping that there is almost getting in your own way. And I think, like, you can really start to, like, bloom as an artist, getting into your own, trusting yourself. And I think, because there are a lot of parts of this with the track, with, like, your lyrical skill that you do trust yourself with quite a lot. And I think just one more step and it's really something special. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, at this point, the judges are going to go and make a decision on who their top 3 are. So we ask that everybody stick around because the top 3 are going to play off for the last spot. And also, after that, you all get to vote for the People's Choice Award. So please stick around. We got our top 3. I'm not envious of the judges today because, to be honest, I would have picked all of you to be top 3. We would have had 7 top 3s. The order they would like to see him in is Farah, and then KK, and then Cindy. Oh, Cindy, then KK. Sorry, Farah, Cindy, then KK. So, Farah, if you're ready.
Okay, I'm doing a cover this time. Where did I put my phone? Okay, guys, I do know the lyrics, I promise you. There's just a part in the song where I'm just not quite sure, so I am gonna pull up the lyrics just in case. So if you see me look down at my phone, that's why. Should I get started? Okay, thank you. Okay, this is No Doubt. Take this pink ribbon off my eyes. I'm exposed and it's no big surprise. Don't you think I know exactly where I stand? This world is forcing me to hold your hand. I'm just a girl, little old me. Well, don't let me out of your sight. Well, I'm just a girl, not petite. Well, don't let me out right. Oh, I've had it up to here. The moment that I step outside, so many reasons for me to run and hide. I can't do the little things I hold so dear. It's all those little things that I fear. 'Cause I'm just a girl, I'd rather not be. They won't let me drive late at night. Oh, I'm just a girl, guess I'm some kind of freak. 'Cause they all sit and stare with their eyes. Oh, I'm just a girl, take a good look at me. Just your typical prototype. Oh, I've had it up to here. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in the world. That's all that you'll let me be. Oh, I'm just a girl living in captivity. Your rule of thumb makes me worrisome. Oh, I'm just a girl. What's my destiny? What I've succumbed to is making me numb. Oh, I'm just a girl. My apologies. What I've become is so burdensome. Oh, I'm just a girl. Lucky me. Twiddledum, there's no comparison. Oh, I've had it up to. Oh, I've had it up to. Oh, I've had it up to here. Thank you.
Hold on. I know there's another birthday. It's also my mom's birthday. And and then this song is based off two of my uncles passing. One right after my birthday and then one like 2 months before. So I just wrote this right after it happened. So they took my uncles from me, how am I supposed to fail? Then they took my grandmother's sons, how they supposed to heal? All I know is gotta keep pushing, no fakes, just keep it real. I'm sorry God, but these two deaths just really seem unreal. I'm the Kaepernick, I'm Black Beijing, not taking nil. Black History Month is my time to shine, I don't got a pill. I'm ballin' like Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal. Yes, I'm a female artist, I take charge behind the wheel. Number 3 and number 7, resting up in heaven. I'm really crying, ballin', not like I just turned 7. Y'all made it out the right way, that's a strongly blessing. I just wish to say goodbye and now I'm stressing. I look to y'all every day to say good morning. Uncle Boom and Cake Killer is finally growing. Dirty Dirt is my time, I'm finally showing. I look into these lyrics and start the emotions. My life cycle pushing on and on. I just sit in my room quietly grieving all alone. I know have no voicemails or no texts to own, but y'all need to stop playing and need to call home. My grades dropping to an F, man, that never used to happen. My mama don't be like me say cause she started snapping. I just know I'm depressed and I started cracking. And my brain mails and shy movers had just been lacking. I know I've been gone, I should be used to it. I'm falling apart, nobody sees it. I miss y'all uncles, y'all need to call home. I know y'all been gone, I should be used to it. I'm falling apart, nobody sees it. Miss y'all uncles, y'all need to call home.
L'amour est infiniment tel qu'une pensée à perdre. Les matins c'est avec peine et regret que j'écris ceci. Je pensais avoir à trouver ma reine, mais c'est pas le cas, ouais. En 2 mots, ça traîne. Je perds espoir. Je deviens fou, je deviens noir. Hey, hey. La noirceur me fera tomber dans un trou. J'en ai juste marre. On me prenne pour un fou. Hey, dis-moi d'abord, je t'écris en larmes. Il y a mon cœur en moitié brisé. J'essaie de brûler le livre. Mais les cendres me rappellent la souffrance. Hey, c'est avec peine, c'est avec tristesse que je te dis au revoir. Dis-moi d'abord c'est et comment, après là chaque soir. Attends d'abord, ouais, c'est un peu trop compliqué de me faire travers un texte. J'ai trop aimé et maintenant je regrette. En vrai, j'étais aveugle, bête et fou aussi. Je laisserai probablement plus mon cœur parler. J'aimerais juste que monde, votre monde puisse seuls me connaître enfin, peut se connaître le délire de mon cœur. Attends d'abord, tu diras que je suis un fou. La colère c'est bat contre la paix, la peur c'est bat contre le courage, la force c'est bat contre la faiblesse, la joie c'est bat contre la tristesse. Tu connais pas, attends d'abord un jour, car je t'aime, mais finalement un mot n'est rien pour décrire ce que je ressens pour toi. Je vaux dire sur les doigts que je t'aime. Mais sur l'amitié est impossible car t'es entré dans ma vie sans me prévenir. Et tu veux partir sans dire au revoir. En gros, je t'aime, tu le sais. Mon cœur en or, ton cœur en diamant. Nos cœurs sont comblés, littéral couronnés. Mon cœur en or, ton cœur en diamant. Les nôtres sont couronnés, littéralement couronnés. Tu connais à ce qui paraît, la fin est loin dans ma vie. Avant j'ai été juste stupide. Tu connais donc que tu connais et tu connais, ouais. Je l'aime, elle m'aime aussi, mais à moitié. Elle m'aime, c'est juste une petite illusion. La tête dans les étoiles et mon cœur à l'ouest. Mon amour pour elle est en voyage. Je sais pas si je dois encore l'aimer ou pas. Ces mots me perturbent, mais de courage me fait perdre la tête. Elle est là, seule même maintenant. Je crois qu'il y a personne à présent. J'étais, je suis et je serai toujours à ses côtés pour la fin. J'étais, je suis et je serai toujours à ses côtés pour la fin.
All right, everybody. Before we announce the finals, I just want to thank all of our sponsors, the Record Collector, who donated a huge gift certificate, Falbo's, which fed the judges and the bands, and the Englert, the judges, the amazing judges. Oh, the Wedge, I'm sorry, the Wedge. I'm sorry. But the Wedge was the donation of the pizzas. I'm sorry. And all our amazing judges. This is 2 years in a row where all our young people have been given great advice by amazing artists. We're lucky. I don't know what it is in the water in Iowa City, but there's amazing musicians everywhere. And we have some of them here tonight. What the first three places don't know is that we're also offering them a paid gig as a result of this on July 20th at Rancho House. So, Emma, would you like to? Are you? Yeah.
Lex is over there saying I won't, like this isn't also my job. Thank you all so much for coming. This is an incredible turnout for an event like this, right? Like it's standing room back here, right? Like what the hell? That's amazing. Lex said something during feedback that like, this is the lifeblood of the music scene in Iowa City is these young up and coming acts, right? Are people who, right, can keep this spirit of this city's music scene alive, right? I think a lot of us know kind of how special it is. I was saying to a friend the other day that like every show I've been to in Iowa City in the last like 3 years has been incredible, right? Other cities aren't actually like that. Like people think that's true, but like I've been to a lot worse shows in LA than I've been to here. You know what I mean? Yeah, right? Especially sort of right now, as I think we're all pretty aware, it's dark out there. It's pretty grim. And community, wherever we can find it, is how we fight back against that, right? Like, and that goes into like the Englert, which is a cultural institution in the city, making sure that there are opportunities like this for young artists and for like the diverse community of artists who already live here to come together and to like get meaningful support, right? Things like this are how we start to then build into what becomes like mutual aid and all the community support networks that are starting to come up in Iowa City, and is how we live, right? I wanted to say thank you all for inviting me. This is really wonderful. I've gotten the opportunity to work with UAY 2 or 3 times in doing like workshops and stuff, and it's always a wonderful experience. I think having just like space for young people in the city and meaningful support for young people in the city goes a long way. Yeah. Keep making music, right? Like the best shows I've ever been to in Iowa City were just in a friend's basement with whoever was there. And we have the space for that, right? Like everyone, like we had to pick 3 acts, right? But there's a lot more than 3 acts, and you're all friends, right? Like everyone came out, you watched each other's performances, which is so important. That's how you build community with other artists, is just knowing what everyone does, right? You can go up to people after like, hey, that was great. Do you want to play a show together, right? We should do something. Do you want to write a song together? That is how you build and build and build until eventually you have a scene that doesn't, it doesn't need these institutions, because you can just make it yourself and you can just do it yourself. If only we had a term for that. Yeah. I think that's about all I have. Are we ready to go? I think we're ready to go. No, you please. I should announce them? Me? Okay. Yeah. So, I'm trying to remember. Hold on.
Tell them about Wit, too.
I'm missing things. Oh my God, thank you, Wit. Wit at the Englert, who loves this event and loves organizing it. Yeah. Hey, I'm blanking out on the order we actually picked, and that's why I didn't want to be the person who presented this. Love you, Lex.
Okay. Are we going 3, 2, 1?
Yes.
3rd place. I can't remember what the prize is.
It's Englert tickets.
Englert tickets is CNMK. Thank you. Yes, amazing. 2nd place with a fat gift card to Record Collector, Farah. And 1st place, K-Killa, come on down. And we have an audience choice as well, yes, which I don't know about that. So who? K-Killa, audience choice. Thank you.
These for the kids like me who uses their voices to process, they gotta shout. These for the kids like me, I pray and hope that they get the right route. These for the kids like me who making the news and don't even need the clout. These for the kids like me